Welcome to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some life advice, which I'm just going to do a simple, raw video. Oh wow, I don't know if you can see this, but something taking off in the sky. Looks pretty cool. See that streak? So, the good, bad, and the ugly, life advice, and this is going to be a lot of kind of me talking to myself and giving myself advice at the same time. But it's, I think for a lot of people, it's very difficult times, and I'm sure a lot of you that are listening and watching are going through a lot of things. I mean, usually my podcast, the audio podcast, is usually about the music business, and this is going to be mostly about just life. I mean, obviously, I'm in the music business, a recording artist, songwriter, also a booking agent, and an actor. So, having said all that, personally, it's a very, very tumultuous time in my life. Many amazing things are happening, and ooh, look at this pelican. Ooh, we just caught something. See him? Obviously, I'm on the beach if you're listening to the audio and not watching the video on YouTube. I'm on the beach. I came out for the sunrise. Woke up very early. So there's a lot of very great things happening personally in my life, professionally. Been doing a lot of acting. I just shot a movie with Pitbull, which was just a huge opportunity. I'm super grateful for all these amazing opportunities. Amazing things are happening with music, and been doing a lot of TV commercials in the acting side, and a good amount of national TV commercials. And you know, it's been really hectic, busy, a lot of travel, a lot of logistics, a lot of craziness, a lot of back and forth, a lot of ups and downs. It's been very cool to see my fans and my friends and my family, you know, seeing me on TV, which is, not gonna lie, it's freaking cool, man. All over the country, it's been great. So a lot of difficult times with some personal things, some very important and heavy personal things that are going on. So it's just been a roller coaster for the past few months. And then obviously everything that's going on with all of us in the world and in the country and the economy and just the markets. So it's been crazy. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I guess I'll just go into giving myself advice. So here's one that I did the other day, a bit of advice that I did the other day that definitely applies right now. And I'll just tell you from personal experience, I am a very, very poor sleeper, number one. I'm not great at getting to sleep, and I'm not really great at staying asleep. It's been a lifelong journey of trying to figure that shit out. Feel like I figure it out, and then it all gets messed up. But anywho, when I wake up, I notoriously wake up pretty grouchy, and to put it simply, I wake up, you know, there's a line in a Tim McGraw song that the guy that I know, Jeffrey Steele, wrote what is it? The Cowboy and Me, and the line is, sometimes I wake up fighting mad. So basically, every day of my life, I wake up kind of mad, kind of grumpy, kind of depressed. And so my bit of advice for life, for anything, doesn't matter who you are or what you do, is to get the hell out. And what I mean by that is, get out of your house. It works for me every time. It worked for me this morning. It works for me every morning. And there's a massive difference, between waking up and, even if you work from home, waking up and just doing your thing and starting work from home without just get out. Just literally get out of the house. Literally open the door and walk outside. It helps tremendously my mental state, my physical state. I mean, I of course, jump on my bicycle. I come out here to the beach. I do these crazy workouts. I go to the gym. But I'll try to give you guys cool views while I'm doing this. But you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to do anything elaborate. Literally just walk out of the house. Walk outside. Hopefully there's a little bit of sunshine. And it's very beneficial to get sun on your skin early in the morning. It resets your circadian rhythm. It is a mental booster. And on that note, vitamin D is one of the most important vitamins, probably the most important vitamin that you can get, because it also acts as a hormone, and vitamin D deficiencies are linked to depression, number one, and all sorts of bad physical problems. So, especially if you live up north and you're not so wake up. Here's what, put your clothes, whatever clothes you're gonna wear to get up and get out of the house, or go to the gym, go walking, go jogging. Just grab those clothes the night before and put them next to your bed or whatever. Have them ready to go. Most importantly, have your shoes, your sneakers, whatever it is, ready to go, so that you don't have to think about it when you wake up all groggy. Set yourself up for simple success. Set yourself up for simple success. Whatever is right in front of you, whatever is immediate, is what's going to happen. Whatever's right in front of you is what is going to happen. And what is going to happen is going to end up being your whole life, if that makes any sense. So, perfect example. If you get a stack of Oreos, a huge stack of Oreos, and put them next to your bed, guess what? You're gonna wake up, sounds weird, but you're gonna wake up and you're gonna see these Oreos, and that's what's gonna be on your mind, and that's what's going to, you're gonna eat the fucking Oreos. I would. That's why I don't keep any crap food in my house. Literally, when people come over and they're like, what's wrong with you? I only have whole foods. I'm like, do you want a steak? Do you want some water or water? I don't have anything bad for me in my house. The worst thing I have for me in my house is probably an orange fruit. I mean, because whatever is immediate is that's what's going to happen. That's what you're going to do. Whatever's right in front of you. So set yourself up for success very simply. So going back to, grab your shorts, or depending on if it's the winter, grab your whatever, your pants and your big coat, and set it next to your bed or next to the door, whatever it is, and grab your shoes and have them right there. I put my clothes right next to my bed that I'm gonna wake up, and that's what I'm gonna wear to just get outside. Get outside and simply go for a 5-minute walk. If it's cold, it's up north and it's cold, you know what you do? You get outside. Anyway, you put on some fucking clothes and you get outside. Simple. Or better yet, get outside for 2 seconds, get in your car, go to the gym. That's another thing that I learned through many years of experience is whatever is immediate is what's going to happen, okay? So you set up, let's see, for instance, choose where you live by how it's going to improve your life in a good way. Here's a good example. Do not choose where you're going to live because it's near the closest bar. No, choose where you're going to live where it's near the closest gym. I learned this many years ago in Miami Beach. I started to work as a personal trainer at Crunch Fitness on Washington Ave. It was 2 blocks from the beach in beautiful Miami Beach. So when I started working there, I had the brilliant idea of renting a little apartment right across the street from the gym. That changed my whole life. It changed my whole life. Whatever's immediate is what's going to happen. But you have to put those things in your path. Put great things in your way. And just sit back and see how naturally your life completely changes for the better. So I moved right across the street from this gym that I was working at. And it was 2 blocks from the beach. So I not only made my career in personal training amazing because I was just always there at the gym. It was easy to always be there and to pick up new clients and work on my business. And then it was just, oh wow, there's the sun rising. Look at that. It was just easy just letting you all watch the sun rise and shutting up for a second. So, keep it in the shot. It was easy for me to just always be at the gym, always be working out, I taught spinning classes and all these things, picking up classes, and then the volleyball courts were right there. So it was very easy and convenient for me to go and play volleyball and do all these things. And you might be thinking, well, that's easy for you because blah blah blah, I can't do that. Well, that's complete bullshit, because number one, this was a tiny little apartment. I mean, it wasn't that small actually, but it was very inexpensive. It was nothing fancy, and it completely changed my life. And having said that, don't be cheap. We all know people that are cheap, and if you're not cheap, it's annoying. But here's the thing. So for very specific examples, if I wanted to save a couple $100 a month, I could have gotten an apartment where I had lived before, which was 20 minutes away from all of that. 20 minutes away from the gym that I worked at. I'd have to be driving back and forth, commuting. But where you live is everything, okay? And what you're going to do, so in that example, if I lived 20 minutes away, I wouldn't be at the gym all the time. It'd be a pain in the ass. I'd have to drive back and forth. I'd have to find parking. So the money that you think that you're saving, you're actually not saving. It's just an excuse. Try to look at the life benefits of things and not the price tag. So, we live across the street from the beach. It's now, fortunately, we can afford a little bit more, and it's, more expensive than living out not near the beach, but this is right here. It is a couple hundred yards from our front door. So it's immediate. That's what I come out here and I work out every single day that I can. And the plan is to move somewhere that's even more convenient. So I love places that you can walk to everything and that are very, very active. Like if you're up north, if you're not near the coast, find your favorite gym, move down the street. I mean, it might sound absolutely nutso to you, but I'm just trying to open eyes to a completely different way of doing and thinking. So having said that, the way I taught myself to sing and play guitar, this is literally what made the difference between me having a music career and not having a music career. For years, I did not really know how to play guitar. And I sang in rock bands and in high school and all that stuff. And I kind of messed around. I knew like 1.5 chords. So at a very tumultuous, changing point in my life, actually I was living in Miami Beach and went through a big breakup. And what I did was I got a little apartment in an awesome area of South Beach, right near the gym, right near the beach. Little apartment, rented it for my friends. And all I did was I put a little couch, a coffee table, and I put a mattress for a bed, and that's all the furniture I had. And I put a guitar on a guitar stand right next to that couch. That guitar stand next to the couch made all the difference, and that's why I have a music career, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because whatever's immediate is what's going to happen. Whatever you put in front of your own fucking face is what's going to happen. So if you're going to the supermarket and you're buying fucking ding-dongs and Cheetos and putting them in your fucking house, I'm sorry, but you're a fucking idiot. That's the fucking bottom line. I mean, that is the simple bottom line. You're killing yourself. Okay, back to music. Back to how to teach yourself how to play guitar and sing and become a rock star. Whatever is in front of your fucking face is what you're going to do. And if you put the right things in front of your fucking face, your life is going to change for the better. So, that goes with fitness, that goes with mental health. Simply, nobody's talking about this, but think about this. The act of putting your shoes next to your bed and your shorts and your long sleeve shirt next to your bed so that you will get up in the morning and walk outside and go for a 2-minute walk. That is the difference between your mental and physical health that will completely change your life for the better. If you just do that simple thing. But you have to make that decision, and you have to make that decision every single day, every single night before you go to bed and when you wake up from bed. So, if you want to learn how to play guitar, teach yourself how to play guitar, or have somebody teach you and then you practice, just simply, wherever you sit most to chill, put a guitar with a tuner and new strings right in front of that couch, right motherfucking there. That's what I did. And then it didn't take long. I did it for about a year, but to start playing songs and sing them, it took me, maybe a month of just doing it every day. So I was working as a personal trainer. I would have to be up very early, so I would just set my alarm for literally 10 minutes earlier And first thing in the morning, I would wake up, very lazily sit on the couch, start my coffee, and very groggily pick up that guitar and play Every Rose Has its Thorn by Poison. And that was it. That was my goal that I set for myself, is to play one song every single morning. That's it. 2.5, 3 minutes of my life. I put it back down. I get on with my day, get outside and go to work and train people at the gym. Okay? So, but it is the maneuver of putting stuff in your own way that will change your life. So then sometimes when I would come home, I would sit there and I'd be like, oh, let me work on that song that I was working on. And then that would turn into, oh, let me work on 4 more songs. Or I would come home and I wouldn't do anything with the guitar or music. But I had that 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the morning that I did it. And it's so easy to stack those things up if you just do it very simply. Just do it every day. Don't kill yourself. You don't have to sit there and be Eddie Van Halen and put hours and hours into things. And guys, it's just like fitness. It's just like so many other things. It is consistency that all that matters in life when it comes to skills, I guess. Skills. And I don't know what fitness is. I don't know if it's a skill. It's a skill. It's a discipline. It's all these things. But if you just break it down into tiny little chunks, and you can just be consistent. If you can go for a 5-minute walk every day, and maybe that will turn into, some days it'll turn into 10 minutes. If you can just literally go to the gym every other day, just make yourself get there. That's it. Give yourself a total break. This is what works for me. Every time I think about going to the gym and I don't feel like it, I just tell myself, just go in there. If you go into the gym and you do a warm-up and get the hell out, you're good, because you went in, you just stimulated your body a little bit. And so that's sometimes when I'm not feeling it, I just go into the gym, which I'm going to the gym right after this. What's immediate is what's going to happen. In my backpack, I put my sneakers. So I have a whole table in my garage where I have all of my stuff, all of my workout stuff, my backpacks, my headphones for music, and then I came out here, just threw my flip-flops on. But before I left this morning, I put my shoes in my backpack. Now, again, we chose to live at this place also because it has a gym right next to our townhouse, right there. It's a little gym, but you can do a lot of great things, and it's right there. But we are deciding to do these things very, very consciously. We are setting ourselves up for, okay, so just for me personally and us, when we've moved 1 billion times, which is fun. It's a lot of doings, but it's fun. And try to explain this to people, but like, we evaluate it by how active and how much fitness stuff is going on around where we're going to live. And then, yes, it's going to cost a little bit more, but it's worth it, because if you're not healthy, you don't have anything, I went through Lyme disease. I thought I was going to die. I was 15 years, excruciating back pain, ended up with a heart condition. I was in bed for 4 months straight. I couldn't get out of bed because I would get so dizzy that I would fall down in the kitchen. Thought I was dying. Had a lot of mental issues that went along with the Lyme disease at that time. And it was pretty hopeless. I didn't think I was ever going to get out of it. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to perform again. I didn't know how I was going to make a living, all of that stuff. So when that stuff happens, don't wait for it to happen. Trust me, believe me, trust me. When that stuff happens, you're only worried about your health. And you're not worried about, oh, did I save $300 a month by living out in the middle of nowhere where there's no access to a park to walk and work out or jog. Or so perfect example of this, I mean, this is an amazing neighborhood. The beach is right across the street, so we know that we're gonna use the beach to obviously go to the beach. There's nothing more healthy than jumping in the ocean every day that you can. Being in the sun, vitamin D has so many health benefits. Working out here on the beach, biking is a huge thing for us. So, you know, it's relatively bikeable here. There's amazing places to bike to, like other beaches to go snorkeling, and there's reefs, and so we have the pool, we have the gym, and then we also set stuff up in our house. So it's right, there's no excuses. We bought a $500 spin bike. It's in our living room. So we can't be like, oh, I don't feel like, oh, we get, most of the times we get on there, it's the laziest thing ever. It's pathetically lazy. We're just spinning a little bit and literally watching YouTube videos. And then once you get warmed up a little bit, sometimes then I'll go do a harder workout. But I set it up so it's right effing there. We have a weight bench, some weights in the garage. I bought a cold plunge, so it's right outside, which is amazing, especially during the summer in Florida because it's hot as hell. But so there you go. I mean, I think I can wrap it up. Sorry for ranting, but I do hope that I can give a perspective that maybe you know, y'all haven't even ever considered. But put great things in your way and great things will happen. And it's simple. It's very, very simple. But number one, it's just being aware that if you do these things, it will change your life dramatically, massively, for the better. So in my examples, you know, putting your clothes next to your bed, making just a quick little plan the night before. Okay, if you're just starting out, okay, I'm going to put my shoes next to my bed and my clothes that I'm going to wear, and I'm literally just going to get outside, get some sun on my face, and I'm going to go for a walk for 2 minutes. It doesn't matter. But if you can then just set that and do that every night and do 2 minutes, if that is your starting point, walk to the fucking mailbox and come back. Get a little bit of sun on your face and come back. And you're moving and you're outside. You know, you get some fresh air. It's gonna change your life. These simple things are gonna change your life. It's gonna change your for lack of a better term, your mental life, you know, it's going to reduce anxiety. It's going to reduce depression. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you literally from my own experience in life. So that, and then for music, for acting, for business, for anything and everything, put stuff right in your way. It doesn't take much to grab that guitar that you've wanted to learn and put it on a stand. Go to Amazon and get a guitar stand. Literally. I always say that the most important piece of equipment in my musical life is that guitar stand that I put in front of my couch. Put the damn thing in front of your couch or wherever you hang out. And if you come home and you watch TV, grab that guitar, while you're putting the TV on, play your one song, play Knocking on Heaven's Door, and then put it away. But do it every single day. Literally, you can do that for 3 weeks, and then you don't have to do it every day. You can do it every other day. But you'll be off to the races. So, once again, I hope this helps. Let me know if you like this kind of content and my good, bad, and the good, the bad, and the ugly, life advice. And do me a big favor, of course, it's really important for my YouTube channel that you make comments. Like stuff, please. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you like the little bell thing so that you know that you get notified whenever I put out a new piece of content. But most importantly, comment. Also comment and let me know what you think. If you think I'm full of shit, let me know. If you have any advice for me, like I said, I'm going through a lot of, it's been tumultuous. My life for the past few months has been a roller coaster. It's been up and down. And I am trying to I'm talking to myself a lot on this video. And on this, it's also going to be an audio podcast. So I've got a lot of very huge decisions to make coming up. It's been a roller coaster, a lot of great things, a lot of not great things, a lot of, a few ugly things. So if you have any advice for me that pertains to this, or you just want to tell me that my ideas suck, I'm totally cool with that. They are not, they are literally what I've learned from my experience through life. So, but let me know if you guys, have any other questions about any of this stuff or anything else that I could help you with. I hope this does help. I hope at the very least, I watch these videos all the time. I am a little bit obsessed and always have been with, just whatever, for lack of a better word, self-help, just trying to learn, read, and watch videos, watch content, audio books on just how to be better, how to do life better, and so I hope that this can at least be a little bit inspirational for you, a little bit motivational for you. And like I said, I listen to this stuff like before I came out here to do this on the way out, and throughout the day I will, I like it because it pops up on my YouTube feed, and the more I watch positive, inspirational, work hard, grind hard, be successful videos, make more money, be successful, at the very least it just gives me a little more focus, a little more of a kick in the butt. So I want to be that for you. I want to help with anything that I can, and hopefully I can just help with other people and other videos and other positive messaging to just hopefully just send you in a little bit better trajectory with whatever it is that you're doing. And once again, to wrap it all up and to sum it all up, make these decisions to put great things in your way, put great things in your way, put great things in your way, and that's going to change your life for the better. It'll be amazing 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, if you start doing these things, and they're very simple. It'll be amazing how your life will change for the better. All right, thanks for watching.